House hunting in the UK is like you writing an examination and praying and hoping that you pass among others. This is just the best way for me to explain to you how my house hunting experience has been in the UK. Compared to Nigeria, where I'm coming from, all you need to do is just have your money and you can live wherever you want to. But here in the UK, a lot of things comes before your money. So now let me break it down to you. In the UK, you have to go through several document checks before you get an apartment. You also have to know what rating the apartment is. We have different things you need to check, literally a checklist of things you need to know and do before you get an apartment. You need to know the EPC ratings. That way you know you're not going to be living in a cold house. Also, some landlords and agents request that you show them your credit score before you get an apartment. You also need documents like your right to work, right to rent in the UK before you're able to rent this apartment. Most houses require that you have a guarantor. So if you do not have someone that lives or owns an apartment in the UK, it's quite difficult for you to get an apartment. One advice I'll be giving to anybody moving into the UK and is house hunting is make sure you always ask about the EPC rating, because that way you know that you're not moving into a cold house. So with that said, come with me as I house hunt for the second time in the UK. At least this time around I have better understanding of what to look out for and what not to. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Camila, and if this is your first time stopping by, welcome, welcome, welcome. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share, and do not make it your last time coming here. Okay, so this is apartment number one, and this apartment is a two-bedroom apartment. I really love the kitchen and the bathroom, but the rooms were really small and they did not have enough storage space in this apartment. They actually did have a storage space, but it was outside the apartment, which you'll be seeing in this video very soon. Also, I did not like that the entrance of the house was just behind the building. It was giving boys quarter kind of vibe, if you know what boys quarter is. But yeah, I did not like that you had to go through the back to get into the building. And also the staircase is what leads you upstairs. So like you're literally walking in the front door and you're climbing upstairs to the toilet, to the kitchen, to the bedrooms. Everything is just upstairs, and it made no sense to me. Also, like I said, it had storage space, but like it was outside the building, and this is what the storage space looked like. It's just little doors, like two doors for each apartment. So this was a big no for me, and this apartment cost £700. Next up is apartment number two. Apartment number two, this one also you had to walk in through the staircase, meaning that everything is upstairs. I really do not have a problem with like walking through the staircase, to be honest. But I think it's just how most buildings are done in the UK. But this apartment had potentials. It's just that it was not neatly done or kept, whatever the situation was. It had patched walls, patched ceilings, and when I asked the agent that was there, he just kept on saying, "Oh, when you move in, we're going to fix it. When you move it, when you move in, we're going to fix it." Why do you want me to move in before you fix something? If you're not going to fix it before I move in, then there's a possibility that you will never fix it when I move in. You can see what the kitchen looks like. It was very unkept. The ceilings, like I said, was pulling out as well. They also had a broken door, and when I asked him, he said the same thing, he was going to fix it. So this apartment was a big no. It had big rooms. This is a three-bedroom apartment, and I was looking for a two or three-bedroom apartment. Anyways, this is what the building looked like, and like I said, it was already a big no from when I saw it. And this apartment costs £650. So apartment number three was just so beautiful and stunning. I really, really loved it so much, especially the fact that it had a very, very massive room space for both rooms, not just one room. Because most apartments you have like one big room and then one small room. That's my sister, by the way. Um, so this apartment was also a big no, because when you're looking for like an apartment, you just don't consider the house or the building alone. You also have to consider the environment you're going to be living in, and the environment was not doing it for us at all, so we had to let go. This apartment costs, I think, 700 or 750. So apartment number three had my heart, but still no, because it did not have enough storage space. It had big rooms, but not enough storage space. And most of this apartment that they have, you still have to like get your wardrobe. So I always consider like a massive wardrobe or a wardrobe in the room as well when I'm picturing like what I want in the house. And then when you put that wardrobe in, half of the space is gone. So what is left? Nothing. I really love the garden. I loved everything. I loved the rugs. I loved everything aside the wardrobe and lack of storage space. It was a three-bedroom apartment. This is the small office space. I don't think that's a proper room, but like office space. And then you had the master's room that had a toilet and a bathroom as well in it. And then you have the toilet downstairs and the toilet upstairs as well. I really, really loved it. But like I said, no storage, not enough storage space. The wardrobe in this room was just the wall, because as you're opening the wardrobe, you're just seeing the wall straight up. So it was a big no. But the apartment cost £1,100. So yeah, and the environment was so nice. So for apartment number five, I don't really think we saw a lot of pictures online, and that's why we came here, because this apartment was a big no. It was really old, old rugs, old curtains, old everything, and then the sitting room was so small, same as the other room, just one big room which we just walked out of, and the kitchen was a big no for me as well. This apartment cost, I think, 800 or £850, one of the above. But yeah, it had a very massive garage. So for house number six, which is the final house you're going to be seeing in this video, you also had to walk into the building or house through the staircase. This house had potentials as well. It had big sitting room, but what I did not really understand is why you had to go through like the kitchen. I mean, most houses here you have to go through the kitchen to the toilet, but this one you still had to like walk, like use a staircase to go down to the toilet, and then still use another staircase to go down to the backyard. It was just a lot of staircase in the building, which I understand because most houses here were up the hill. So yeah, I understand that part, but it was also a big no. And this apartment cost £850. Please do not forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.